Number 5 is cover everything. Cover everything during the review. If you really want to pass the bar examinations or even top it, dapat makover mo lahat. Hindi yung, hindi naman siguro itatanong yan, wag ko na i-cover. O hindi naman niya tinatanong, kahit nasa syllabus, wag na, sayang ng time. Walang sayang na time kapag kino-cover mo yung included sa syllabus. Kasi syllabus is a notice to you that those are the topics that may be asked in the bar examinations. If that topic is included in the syllabus and the Supreme Court asks a question from that topic, huwag kang magsisisi. Hindi mo pa rin sisihin ang Supreme Court because you were informed of the coverage. So make sure that you have covered everything. Walang hindi importante dyan. Kung nasa syllabus, ibig sabihin possible source of bar exam question. Now, I've asked you to make a calendar. You also have to make your daily and weekly schedules. Sabihin natin nagbigay ka ng 24 days for remedial law. Paano mo siya hahati-hatiin? Okay? So, kailangan i-monitor mo yung reading speed mo. Do not read fast. Okay lang magbasa ka, but your speed should be dependent on your comprehension. Okay? Read to comprehend. Read to comprehend. Ang sinasabi kong monitor your reading speed is that you just have to check how many pages can you cover in an hour. Okay? Hindi ka nagmamadali. You are reading for the purpose of comprehending or understanding what you are reading. So ako kasi ang gamit ko sa cellphone during that time is I use that as alarm clock. So pang-alarm ko lang yun. So mag-a-alarm ako after 1 hour or minsan 2 hours. So after that, check mo, ilan ba yung na-cover mo? If after 1 hour you were able to cover 20 pages of that book, kaya mo nang i-compute. Ilang hours pa ang gugugulin mo para matapos yung 2,000 pages. So, after computing the number of hours that you need to spend reading the book, you can now allocate your time, your daily time, your time daily and weekly. Kung a-attend ka ng review, of course, i-deduct mo na yan dun sa number of hours that you can allocate for reading. Also, meron you have 5 hours for that day. Okay? Kung 5 hours, kayang mag-devote focused reading for 5 hours, it means that you can cover in 5 hours 100 pages. O focused reading 12 hours. Tapos ang nako-cover mo in an hour is 20. 12 hours times 20, you can cover 240 pages. That's how I schedule my daily activity. Okay? Kasi malalaman ko na until when should I read this? Hanggang kailan bago matapos yung libro na yan. After reading that, then you can schedule another book in order to cover everything. So makikita mo na how you will spend the 24 days or 30 days that you have allocated for remedial law. Makikita mo na rin kung sobra ba yung inallocate mo or not. So kung sobra, you can always adjust your calendar. Ang importante lang, sa pag-adjust mo ng calendar, mako-cover mo lahat. Hindi yung adjust ka ng adjust kasi gusto mo mag-party muna or gusto mo magpahinga, gusto mo mag-outing. Nag-a-adjust ka malamang kasi na-cover mo na lahat ahead of the time allocated or you need additional 1 or 2 days for another subject. Okay? Now, discard redundant materials. Ang tendency kasi habang nagre-review is to accumulate reading materials. Wag naman ganun. Hindi mo kailangan magbasa ng 2 libro for the same subject kasi pareho lang ang content niyan, magkaiba lang ang presentation. So you have to decide. Na kung yung civil procedure na libro, 2,000 pages, sa tingin mo hindi mo naman kayang basahin kasi masyadong makapal, okay? Di hanap ka ng comprehensive din pero hindi ganun kakapal. Or kung sa tingin mo, okay yun kahit ganun kakapal, di make sure na kaya mo siya ma-accommodate or matapos within the time allocated for that subject. Okay? Kasi ultimately, baka naubos na yung oras mo, hindi mo pa natapos. Okay? But if you will monitor your reading speed and you will value the time, you will value every hour, I'm sure matatapos mo yan. Number 6 is motivate yourself to conquer and top the bar examinations. So, usually kasi kapag nagre-review, napapagod na, gusto nang sumuko. You should always remind yourself as to why you wanted to become a lawyer. Hindi naman yan nanggagaling sa iba, nanggagaling yan sa'yo. Saka nandyan ka na. Kung sa mga law students, alam niyo yung pakiramdam na natapos mo na yung subject at makagraduate ka. Okay? So, kung inabot mo na yung point na nakagraduate ka at you're preparing now for the bar examinations, isang step ka na lang away from your dream. Okay? So, kailangan mo na ipasa yung bar examinations. So, kung sakaling napapagod ka na, preparing for the bar examinations, always remind yourself as to why you are doing this. And remind yourself that you have reached enough, diba? You were able to conquer a lot of obstacles in law school. You were able to pass your subjects. You were able to graduate. Okay? So, konti na lang na push, magiging abogado ka na. And victory belongs to the most persevering. You must persevere. Okay? Kasi hindi mo naman makukuha yung dream mo na title na attorney if you will not pass the bar examinations. So always motivate yourself to conquer and pass or even top the bar examinations. Number 7, your target grade is 100. Hindi 75. Your target grade is 100. Huwag niyo sabihin, hindi, okay lang, 75 naman yung kailangan eh. No. Your target grade is 100. Okay? Now, there have been instances where the Supreme Court lowered the passing grade, pero wag ka na mag-assume na ilo-lower yung passing grade. Paano kung hindi i-lower? So, your target grade is always 100%. Hindi mo man makuha yan, hindi ka malayo. Hindi ka malayong pumasa. Kasi you answered the questions with an objective of getting 100%. Kung hindi mo man makuha yung perfect score, malamang nasa line of 9 ka or nasa line of 8, but not below 75. Okay. 8. As I've said, the examiners do not know you. They do not know your background. They do not know if you can debate well. They do not know if you can write well. They will know if you can write well. Okay? Pero as to who you are, okay, your bona fides, they do not know that. Okay? They will simply give you a grade based on your booklet. So you have to impress them. Provide impressive answers. And how can you impress the examiners? Your answers must be responsive to the question. Ano yung tinatanong, yun ang sagutin. Based on given facts. Do not assume facts. Always work or answer based on the given facts. Kasi dyan makikita kung kaya nyo mag-appreciate ng facts. And always supported by legal basis. Legal basis is the heart of every answer in the bar examinations. So kung walang legal basis ang sagot mo, walang puso yan. Walang puso yan, lifeless yan. So, their legal basis is the heart of every answer. Why? Bar examination is an examination to test your knowledge of the law. Kung knowledge of the law mo ang tinitingnan, dapat may legal basis ang sagot mo. So, your answer must always be supported with legal basis. Okay. Now, there are several presentation of answers, usually relax, reply, law, application, conclusion, or ALAC, answer to the question, legal application, law, application, conclusion. Pare-pareho naman yan. Now, may 4 or 3 paragraphs. 4 kapag hanggang conclusion ka. 3 kung wala na yung conclusion. Pwede rin namang hindi ganyan yung format. Okay? Be flexible in your answers. Kung nahihirapan ka ganyan ang format kasi hindi naman sakto sa question, then that's fine. Hindi naman required ng Supreme Court yan. The Supreme Court does not require a specific format. Okay? Ang importante is that your answer is responsive to the question. Anong tanong sagutin mo? Okay? It is based on the given facts and supported with legal basis. Okay. Ang mga sagot ko sa bar examinations usually 3 sentences or 3 paragraphs lang. Okay. Nagko-conclude ako kapag maikli. Kasi feeling ko, parang bitin to for 5%, no? So maglalagay ako ng conclusion. Kasi minsan, kulang ka na sa time, hindi mo masusunod yung 3 or 4 paragraphs. Okay lang yun. It will not be taken against you kasi hindi naman nire-require ng Supreme Court yan. Pero importante, itong tatlong to, ma-observe mo sa sagot mo. This is a sample. Is the marriage valid? So, ang question is the marriage valid? Explain fully. Okay. So, kailangan ng sagot mo responsive to the question. The examiner is asking you whether or not the marriage is valid. So, sagot ka dapat, is it valid or not? Okay. Tapos, pagkatapos nung sumagot ka ng valid ba o hindi, what's your legal basis for saying so? Okay. Nung sumagot ka ngayon ng legal basis mo, then apply the legal basis to the relevant facts. Ano bang relevant sa kasong to? Okay. Kung sasagutin natin yan, the marriage is not valid. O anong legal basis mo? Kasi presumptive death to eh. Nag-presume siya na patay na. In order to marry again, based on the presumption that the previous spouse is already dead or the absentee spouse is already dead, there must be a petition filed in court to secure a court declaration of presumptive death before entering into a subsequent marriage. Yan yung nasa Article 41 of the Family Code. Okay? So ang ginawa ni Ana hindi eh. Nag-assume na lang siya, patay na siguro yun kasi nga nag-plane crash, di ba? Pero hindi ganun, kahit na 20 years pa yan nawawala. Article 41 requires a petition for declaration of presumptive death must be filed first by the present spouse and the declaration to that effect be secured before entering into a subsequent marriage. Otherwise, the second marriage is considered void. Yung ibang facts dito hindi na relevant. Okay? At makikita mo kung anong relevant sa hindi if you know the law. If you know the law. Kasi kung hindi mo alam ang batas, naku, bakit ba sa Batangas sila? Bakit sa beach? Dapat doon sa sa church. Ayan, kasi hindi yan nag-aral ng batas. Kaya yun ang naiisip niyang issue. Okay? Hindi naman issue yun. Hindi relevant yun sa facts. Okay? So how did I answer this? No, the marriage is not valid. That's my response. Is the marriage valid? So sagot ko, hindi valid. Yeah? Under the law, for Anna to be able to contract another marriage on the ground that her husband is presumed to be dead, she should have first secured from the court a declaration of her husband's presumptive death by filing a petition for that purpose. Having entered into a marriage when under the law the former marriage of Anna is still valid and subsisting, the subsequent marriage with adult proof is void for being bigamous. That's how I answered it. Now, take note, hindi naman ako umabot sa second page. Hindi rin literary piece yung sagot ko, di ba? Simple English, okay? But my answer is complete. Hindi ko rin minention yung Article 41. Hindi ko nga minention na under the family code yun. I simply said under the law. Kasi baka nasa civil code yun eh. Ilagay ko family code, mali pa ako. Okay? Hindi nyo naman kailangan maging specific. You just have to be accurate. Now, was I accurate when I said under the law? Yes, because there's a law providing for that. Okay? You're not expected to provide a specific article number or specific provision. You simply have to be accurate in providing your answers. So, tama ba yung legal basis ko? Yes, kasi meron naman talagang ganyan sa batas. Bago siya magpakasal, kumuha muna siya ng declaration of presumptive death. Okay? My legal basis is correct. My answer is responsive, and it is also based on the given facts. I did not assume any facts. I simply worked based on the facts as provided in the question. Number 9, never answer all questions. You must be able to answer all questions, no matter how difficult. Kahit wala kang idea, sagutin mo pa rin. Yung para talagang wala kang kaalam-alam dyan, sagutin mo pa rin. Okay? Kasi ang bar examinations, while it is meant to test your knowledge of the law, titingnan din yung logical thinking mo and your ability to communicate. Okay? Kung blanco yan, anong mag-grade sa'yo? If you did not provide any answer, kahit hula, or kahit na logic, or kahit general principle of law ang ginamit mo, anong score mo dyan? Edi 0. 0, wala man ang effort. But if you provided an answer, kahit hindi ka sure, but you supported your answer with a legal basis, kahit general principle, sa statutory construction yan, okay, you can still be given credit for that. Okay. Put yourself sa posisyon ng examiner. Okay. Ano ang ma-appreciate mo? Isang blanco na booklet or booklet na may sagot? Kahit hindi sakto yung sagot, the examinee did his or her best in providing a logical answer with the closest possible legal basis that she or he can think of. I'm sure, dun sa blanco, mabubwisit ka. Pero dun sa nag-effort, ma-appreciate mo yun kasi malamang pwede itong maging abogado kasi kahit hindi niya alam ang sagot, kaya pa rin niyang sumugot for his clients. Diba? So, hindi lang basta knowledge of the law yan. But your ability to argue the case of your client, your ability to logically provide an answer, and your ability to communicate your answer in English will also be considered. So, wag magbablanko. And besides, your target is 100. Kung may blanco ka, edi 0 na yung score mo dun. Hindi ka na makaka-100. Okay? Avoid markings. Maraming na-disqualify because of marking. Kasi marking is considered cheating. Kahit hindi ka naman talaga nangopya. What is marking? Your booklet was made distinct from the others. Naglagay ka ng heart, naglagay ka ng prayer, naglagay ka ng pangalan mo, naglagay ka ng pangalan ng ibang tao, naglagay ka ng unnecessary symbol. Okay? That can be considered as marking. Of course, if you want to succeed, do not forget to pray and ask God for guidance, ask God for wisdom, ask God for good health. Kung sino man yung God nyo, I don't know which religion you belong. Okay? Kung Christian ka, kung Muslim ka, okay? Pray to the higher being. Kasi minsan hindi enough yung power mo lang. Ako, I really asked for God's help in finishing law school, surviving law school, preparing for the bar examinations, conquering the bar examinations, and of course, even topping the bar. Okay lang yung ipag-pray. Okay? God will answer your prayer. Siyempre, para mag-pray ka kay God na mag-top ka or pumasa ka, ipakita mo na you deserve it. Hindi naman yung hindi ka nag-aaral, sabihin mo, Lord, bahala ka na. Unfair naman yan. Ano yun? Cheating. Si God will provide you answers and you did not do your part. Okay? So you have to prove that you are worthy of that title, that you can pass because you prepared for it. Okay? So leave everything to God. When everything fails, you think you did not perform well, bahala na, di ba? Doon bahala na si Lord. Okay? Pero ipakita mo na nagbigay ka ng effort. You gave your 100%. Okay? Finish the exam up to the last Sunday. Huwag kang mag-decide, ay, bagsak na siguro ako dito, hindi na ako magtatapusin, hindi ko natatapusin. Paano kung hindi ka naman pala bagsak? Tapos hindi mo na tinapos. Okay? Do not decide and stop. Okay? Continue until the end. And let the examiners decide on whether to give you a passing grade or not. Okay? Hindi kayo ang magsasabi kung anong score nyo. Let the examiners appreciate your answers. Kahit mali yan, it's up to the examiners to decide. Okay? Why am I saying this? Because I also committed mistakes in the bar examinations and I thought I will fail. But I still finished it. Because we don't know how the examiners will grade the answers. Okay? So when the result was released, I got 82 in political law. Ako rin di makapaniwala sa 82. Now, for the other subjects, I got 86 in labor law, 90 in civil law, 81 in criminal law, kasi wala akong criminal mind. Hindi katulad ni Dean. Joke lang, Dean. Mercantile law, I got 86. Yan yung Waterloo ko. I studied mercantile law, the first subject, during the bar review because I wanted to address my weakness. Kasi alam kong it will keep on bugging me that I am not good in mercantile law. So, una kong inaral talaga yan. And taxation, I got 85. Remedial law, 87. And legal ethics, 88. Kasi ethical daw ako. So, 88. So, it is possible for you to also get grades like this or even higher. Sabi ko nga dun sa ibang mga nag-OJT, I do share my booklets to them. So, hindi perfect yung mga answers ko. But my answers are all responsive to the questions based on the given facts and supported with legal basis. And look, unanimously the examiners gave me grades. Hindi perfect, but these grades are, di ba, decent grades. Lahat yung line of 8, wala akong nakuha line of 7. And I even topped the bar examinations. You can also do the same. Just prepare for it. Give your best, aim for 100%, and persevere. Persevere. You are a potential bar passer. You are a potential bar top notcher.